Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Yes, I'm still alive. I'm making my comeback. Anyways, welcome. Today, judging by the title, we'll be making a celebration drawing. What are we celebrating, you may ask? Well, we're celebrating the 4th of July, Independence Day, whatever you want to call it. We're celebrating with a drawing. I know it's just a few days ago, but I post on Saturdays. Those two drawings were my welcome page and a FNAF OC I drew back in the day, a redraw. A video idea I've had for a while is drawing a picture of a upcoming holiday, and when I remembered this, 4th of July was just around the corner. So it's time to celebrate America. So this holiday is in summer, and people like to have parties to celebrate, and they'll probably provide icy treats, so these had to be included. The first treats that came to my mind were popsicles and snow cones, but I chose snow cones because we like that. I think I chose snow cones because I recently watched a art YouTuber I like to watch draw one, so I think I was inspired. Why my voice sound like that? So I've started on the hair, and the character has her hair tied up in a ponytail. For some reason the hair was a little tricky, if I'm remembering right, but the whole drawing was difficult. So I will change it up or erase it later. See, the hair is very box shape on the head, and I don't think that's how hair is supposed to be. From June 28th to 30th, I was camping. Wait, okay. I feel like I've mentioned camping like 30 million times, but the first camping trip I ever mentioned got canceled. The second one was camping at a water park, because I have camp spots. And this latest one was an actual campground next to a lake. And when I went, I forgot my plushies, but we did make a video because my cousins were there. But I'm not posting it because I'm not allowed to. But I don't really care because I am still able to enjoy my video. And the cousin I always hang out with, not the one in the videos I make, I barely talked to, like at most 10 minutes, and we slept in the same camper. Very sad. Now I'm outlining, and like I said earlier, I redrew the drawing because it was not fitting my expectations. This version is much better in my opinion. So the new pose is her holding her snow cone in her left hand and is engaging in conversation. Is making a hand motion with her right hand, clearly enjoying the conversation. I wanted to get the point across she was talking while eating a snow cone instead of holding a snow cone in front of her face and being more interested in that than the conversation. The two cousins who are in my videos and their younger siblings are always making crazy theories. If something happens, you are about to hear a big theory. They're like mini MatPats. Like they were saying they were alligator gar, which I'm pretty sure there were, in the lake. And they saw things in the lake, like floating around. They'd be like, I see gar. Then they saw a bag floating far in the lake. And one of them like came to the conclusion that the bag was full of like the fish, and they said that people would catch them and then skin them and then put them in bags, and then the bag fell out of the boat. Honestly, it's fun to hear them do all this because they're throwing all their knowledge out to find out what's happening. Another thing that happened while we were sleeping at the campsite, raccoons broke into our cooler and ate some pigs in a blanket and ate our shrimp. The thing is that they ate the thing me and my dad wanted to eat the most. I wanted some piggies and blankies, and my dad wanted some shrimp. They just saw the value we saw. Another thing that happened was I was eating sunflower seeds, and my cousin who plays as Funtime Foxy came up to me, like offering me more. And in Monty's voice, I said, "Hey, I don't need more. I still have 5. Oh wait, that's 4." And then Funtime Foxy said, "Wow, do you need to go back to school?" Yeah, I miscounted to 4. Now I'm coloring. I recently used a marker pack I don't usually use, and now I'm going through the phase where I'll just randomly grab the markers and start using them. I mean, they're good markers, but this only happens from time to time. It's not that often. But this pack does have a yellow, but it's very like low in brightness, like not bright. So I use it to make the hair, the blonde hair, because I've always kind of wanted to achieve some like blonde look without being like bright yellow. So this worked out perfectly. Obviously, the snow cone is red, white, and blue to match our Independence Day theme. Honestly, I want a snow cone like this. It's probably tiger's blood and some sort of blue raspberry. I drew sweat on her face because it's July and in the summer. And it's probably hot everywhere. Not probably, definitely. I went to a painting class in June every Wednesday. It was pretty cool. We painted landscape, but we didn't finish it. This lady loves to talk. She would tell a whole bunch of stories. I think she forgot we were just barely learning for the first time. She makes me think of like my elderly substitutes for school, but she was on the older side, so she has a lot of stories to tell. That was the first 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks we painted this lady. It was much better, and I prefer painting this stuff. I'll show a picture on the screen. Now I want to paint something for my best friend because she's moving soon for a year. She'll come back maybe, so she can value my art all the way somewhere else. I love her dearly. Anyways, I colored the shirt a purple to keep the bright colors going. It is something that my mom would wear. If you look at her fashion, you will definitely agree with me. These markers are pretty good, and obviously you can tell I don't use them very much because they have a lot of ink. Now we're on to the second character. I pictured this character looking up at fireworks, like she's watching a fireworks show. I do skip through most of the sketch because she has a darker skin tone, and normally those people could have different textured hair, and I wanted to try to study that even though I never drawn it before. Or just some sort of hair, and I was like, I need to look for a hairstyle. Anyway, I picked this hairstyle. It's like a little afro thingy, my bob. Yeah, I like it. And I hope you'll ignore the fact that I know her proportions in this drawing aren't that great, maybe. Like, one eye is different in the outlining. Like, it looks fine now, but later it don't. Probably like that because I did these drawings in like one sitting, which I do often, but I don't know, I think I was tired because all these lights were around me and having to dodge the camera wasn't that fun. Yeah, like in these videos, I love being a traditional artist YouTuber, but putting the camera next to my face is so hard because I'm like, normally when I'm drawing, I'm in all these different angles, studying the way to draw things and the way things look. But when my camera's there, I have to cut out all the parts where I lift up my sketchbook. So now I'm outlining, and maybe you'll be able to see the hair texture a little better. It's kind of curly, and yeah. I realized when I was watching the same art YouTuber who drew the snow cone, the way they draw the curly hair strands, like on the side, like the little side bits, I was like, that is so easy. You just kind of draw a squiggly line and then, make it look like a curl. And I was like, why have I never thought of this? I love how we could just see my workspace, how it's a little messy. But I'm an artist, I'm not scared of a little mess. On Friday, which was yesterday, and the day I'm recording the audio, this has not happened yet. But I am planning to get my nails done with my best friend before she leaves. But yeah, if no one gets sick, then we're definitely gonna go, even though my mom's not feeling well today. I'm not happy. We're not getting the acrylic nails that all these girls that have 80 million inches long. Just kind of painting over our nails and maybe get a pedicure or something. Depends how much money we got to spend. My friend's mom got a coupon, so we'll probably use that. And our moms are coming, because why not? I don't really care if she comes. The more the merrier, y'all. As you can probably see now, the eye might look a little wonky. Either that or it's because of the coloring and I messed up right there because I might have colored in the white spot, or should have been the white spot. You know what I'm saying? Is it obvious that I'm going off the top of my head and not planning what I'm gonna say? Oh, and here's what I was talking about earlier. You draw a squiggly line, then do the shoo, shoo, shoo. Yeah. And here's some more curly hair texture thing. Like I said, I'm not very experienced in curly hair, so it's probably not the best curly hair, but you can tell. I'm trying to draw that big old smile. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's this wind or fan sound effect. I don't know, that goes shh. I'll be quiet for a second. Well, I don't know if you can hear it, but that sound is because there's a little AC in my room, because my room doesn't get much air. And yeah, I got too hot when I was sleeping, so I made my dad bring it in. Or actually, he put it in. I didn't even ask him. I just said I was hot. Here I am drawing the skin. I don't know if you can see it, but in real life, with these markers, the skin tone for the darker skins are kind of greenish before they dry or something. And I'm pretty sure that happens with a lot of makeup too. I've heard that around. I was like, oh no, it's happening with this too. And normally when I use this marker specifically, I always go ooh, because it looks kind of weird in real life before it's dry, but I just get used to it. I'm like, okay, this is just a shade. It don't matter. It's like how my brother thought the skin tone of my painting was weird because it looked like she was dead. She looked pale. Anyways, once I got used to it, I was like, okay. You know what I'm talking about if you have markers that always change colors before they dry. And when I said green, it wasn't green. It had a greenish tint, mud swamp color. Now onto the hair. I like this brown. I always use this brown a lot, but I always mix it up with some other brown, so when I grab it and I start using this, I grab the wrong brown every time, and it makes me so angry. Also, I do draw brown over her white eye part thing, and that's because, I don't know, I was kind of deciding if, the hair would go over the eye or not. And then when I did, I was like, I don't know if I'd do that, but it don't matter that much. My cousins who like to make videos with me were supposed to come over the other day, but my brother got sick, and my cousin was kind of coughing too. We shall blame my other cousin, not the ones who make videos with me, but their family is always sick, apparently. It's them to blame. They're bringing their germs, infesting their diseases onto us. Just kidding, I don't really care that they're doing that. Honestly, I probably prefer them to come than just be not there and miss out. But maybe they should be on some vitamins. No hate to y'all, family. Honestly, right now, I just kind of feel like I'm just rambling on and on. A lot of people probably left by now. This is how the video is like, argh. The eyes are complete. As you can see, I messed up right there, so I'm cleaning it up with my gorgeous gel pen, which is running out, sadly. I didn't know I used it that much. Then I was gonna clean up the spot that I thought the hair would go over, but I realized the gel pen isn't strong enough to go over it. Anyways, here's the final result. And remember, y'all, keep drawing.